Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mr. Offord. We've got our officers here. I'm Councillor Jo Henderson. This is
Councillor Smith.
Councillor Hughes. Lovely. And we'll move to the first item for our agenda of the Premises Personal Licences Subcommittee on Friday, the 27th of September at a couple of minutes past 11. Item 1 on the agenda is for the election of a chairman for the meeting.
Nominate you.
Thank you. We'll now move to item 2, which is the minutes of the last meeting, which can be found on pages 5 to 10. We need to confirm to sign these as a correct record. Thank you. We will now move to item 3, which is apologies for absence and substitutions.
Thank you, Chair. I've received apologies from Councillor Casey and Adrian. Councillor Cossins is replacing him.
Thank you. We'll now move to item 4, which is declarations of interests. Council invited to declare any disclosury, pecuniary interests or other registrable interests or non-registrable interests and the nature of it in relation to any item on the agenda. Do we have any? No. There are none. So we'll now move to item 5, which is the report of the Assistant Director of Governance and Legal, A1, application for the grant of permission to show an unclassified film, which can be found on pages 11 to 62. Thank you.
Good morning, Chair and members. Here today to determine a request to show a short film at the Electric Palace in Harwich between the 11th of October and the 13th of October. This is in relation to the Harwich International Shanty Festival. We've got Mr. Offord here today from the Electric Palace, and officers have reviewed the film, and the recommendation is on page 12 of that from an officer's point of view, using the BBFC guidance. If you've got any questions of myself or Mr. Offord, please let us know. Otherwise, it's over to you, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Offord. Have you got anything you'd like to speak to the committee with before we...
I believe that's now on. Is that correct? Yeah, thank you. So I think it's quite. I mean, I've seen it as much as everyone else has seen it. So I'm coming from it as a viewer's from a viewer's perspective. I think it's a really nice film. It's got historical interest. It's regional interest. And I think it's exactly the kind of film that falls between the cracks with the licensing, which is why we've come to you today to ask us to be able to screen it. I think partnering with the Harwich International Shanty Festival and showing it at the Electric Palace, I think it gives it the best chance of being viewed, and I think filmmakers put a lot of hard work into putting it together, and so we're really keen for it to reach an audience. So that's why I'm here today, to ask you to grant licensing. Thank you.
Are there any questions from committee members at all?
Thank you. All I'd like to say is I've watched it from beginning to end, and I thought it was a lovely film. So, yeah, it's brilliant. Thank you.
Any further questions? No? Go and make our deliberations and we'll be straight back. Are we leaving here? Thank you for waiting for us. Hope you didn't keep you too long. So we'd like to say that we agree with the recommendation that the film should be classified as universal in accordance with the BBFC guidelines, and we wish you well with the viewings. Thank you.
Obviously, just wanted to say a massive thank you. I think it's a big thing. The filmmaker will be absolutely delighted. And I also just wanted to thank your team who always entertain these ideas. And it's really great. And we really, really appreciated of the collaboration here. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. I now close this meeting. Thank you, members. Thank you, Michael.